Hi YogaTribe, how are you guys? I'm Coka, the founder of YogaTribe, and I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone because I'd rather to be behind the scenes sort of person, but I think it's time to get together and it's time to share a little bit. And it's very simple. All I want to say is that we've been invited to transformation. We've been invited to be part of these universal transformations. So my invitation is to ask you, what is your part? What will be your role in this change? I believe that change can only happen when it starts from home. We cannot change the world if we don't change ourselves first, right? So imagine the opportunity we have been given right now to be able to have time, space for that, for only be within ourselves and our immediate family or the immediate people around us, that I'm sure that they are the specific, perfect constellations that we need in order for our personal growth to develop. So if we will look at the situation like that, how do you think that the change in your family, first yourself, then your family, then your neighborhood, then your community, then your city, your country, the entire world, it must come from you. The change must come from you, from us, from myself. So here I am, out of my comfort zone, in my home, sharing with you what I do every day, really, or what I try to do more than once a day, which is tuning in to understand where I am, who I am, how I'm showing off, who I'm becoming at every moment. And believe me, it's not always a nice exercise because half of the time you don't really like what you see. So how I do this is that how I would like to share with you guys, because it's very simple, it's very real. It is yoga, but it's not the yoga that we understand with a white turban and praying mantras, and which is beautiful itself, but it might not resonate with you. This is, I believe, something that we can all do in any age, in any stage of consciousness, and it will start closing your eyes. So I will invite you to close your eyes, and the reason why we do that is only and simply because we would like to think that we no longer need the physical eyes to be looking outside. We want to expand our capacity to observe. When we open our physical eyes, we can only see forward and in the radio of our physical capacity. By closing our eyes, we are activating instantly, we like it or not, we know it or not, the third eye. Understanding the third eye, the part of our brain that can connect with everything within our micro-universe that is happening inside us. And see if you can start to see and observe in a different way. If you can feel the temperature of your body, if you can feel any uncomfortable tension in your body, within yourself, and see if you can lubricate it by bringing some soft movements. And as we do this, we will include a very gentle, natural, conscious breathing. Breathing through the nose, trying to fill up all our solar plexus, all at the center of our body with that fresh oxygen. exhale it all. Do it as it feels natural for you. Just bringing awareness to that breathing. Inhaling deeply. Exhale it all. Sooner we're gonna start to inhale and exhale through the nose, keeping the lips together, relaxing all the features of our face, relaxing every single muscle in our body, and see if we can completely let go of the need of holding us together. So dropping the shoulders away from your ears, relaxing your forehead, your jaw, your lips, your tongue, relaxing the lid of your eyes, inhaling deeply to the center of your belly, and exhale it all through your nose. As we creating a channel from the nostrils to the center of your belly and back, and the air can come through in and out. Understanding and remembering that is the oxygen, the particle of oxygen that gives us life. That in the moment that that particle enters in a cell is when that cell starts to live, start to reproduce, replicate, rejuvenate. If we could only do this exercise, only for a few minutes every day, as we wake up, before we pick up the phone, before we hear the news, before we go and see how many people are infected with COVID-19, we can do this. We can arrive in the present moment that you've been given and understand that you are alive, that you are in a clean bed. You are safe. That whatever is right now happening is all you have. And that the future, that the tomorrow is not in your hands. And then you can let go of the need of taking it in your hands and controlling it. Drop the need of control what's happening tomorrow. Drop the need of planning everything that needs to be in place in order for you to prevent what will be happening tomorrow. Not because it's not important. It's certainly important to have an idea, a direction, a purpose, an intention. But with that intention, that purpose, take over your mind, and it becomes to control your reality in the present moment. It's when we are no longer aligned. So the invitation in our yoga practice is to come back to that control, to own your reality. That you don't need that control anymore, that you can let go, because there is a synergy, a force that is creating for you. Look where we are locked down, we are unable to work, we've been invited to stop. Are you taking that invitation? Or are you still trying to direct, control, and force the situation as it pleases what you think is the reality that you think again you need. I invite you to drop it, only if it's for 5 minutes a day. You can repeat this exercise as many times as you want. When you sit on the couch with a cup of tea, when you're about to go to sleep, let's practice together to be the observant and ask yourself, who is the one who is feeling this disturbance? Who is the one who is panicking, worrying, occupying? Who is the one who can see? And come back to that one, come back to that place. It's in that place where you are able to let it pass, let it go. Because you're no longer part of it, you are just simply the observant. As we will be able to put ourselves in airplane mode, but this time we're gonna put ourselves in drone mode. Drone mode. As long as you can stay in that drone mood, you don't need a beautiful music as we have now. You don't need a person in front of you to guide you through it. You can do it anytime, in any opportunity that you decide. Switch your mode into drone mode and stay there as long as you can. And see how your emotions will come like a tsunami sometimes, and think that you've been taken over by it. See if you can fly a little bit higher and stay there in your drone mode and observe and come back. And then see who you become when you're not clinging into reality as it is, as we understand. And if you are able to face the fears, so when we feel them, the worries, the fears, complications of our daily life, remember, switch the mode, practice it, just try it. There is nothing to lose. This is our invitation from our tribe to yours. Make the change in your own little temple, in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit, in your body. Stretch it, move it, let it flow. Just simply, you don't need fancy yoga poses. Lubricate every place of your body, every day. Let us know how it goes. With massive love and gratitude.